Hey guys, Agent Bozo here, and welcome back to a new episode of Post 16 Adventure episode. We are finally back. Now, for two announcements. Firstly, shout out to OC Gangster from Liverpool who said that he wanted to be mentioned in this video. Welcome. And shout out to Lay Baby, who I might have sent a fan mail to.
Somebody has sent a fan mail to anybody.
Well, anyway, I like to send fan mail to anyone that a YouTuber which is close by and who I like as a friend.
Nice.
So we are currently at Newark Airfield, like we promised to, and now we are going to go in. Well then, here we are in the Newark Museum, and well, this is a 120mm mortar designed for the French army. I wonder if old man knows anything about this. No doubt that he is, as we see him French. By lots of things, this was used by the Argentinians against us British. Ooh, Blackburn volcano. Ooh, these are special. Yeah, but there again, that wood. This one arrived in 1988. Mechanical issues to this one made it not very good. So that means it didn't see much action. But then again, my father does actually like Blackburn, but he didn't tell me why. Well done. This is a little craft car. And it looks like it's from the Channel Islands. Interesting.
Jersey from the Channel Islands.
Might have been, but nonetheless. I've been to the Channel Islands once. I didn't go to the Heritage Railway there, but I hope to go there soon. And well, there's old man. Let's see what he's up to, shall we? Being transported through the front lines and transporting the injured away from the area. Old man was supposed to be standing here doing a little bit more history, but he's going away looking on something else. So we're going to follow him a little bit longer.
Probably, yeah. I have to admit, this is absolutely brilliant around here, more like a propeller mushroom from New Super Mario Brothers Wii, and there's a lot of things around here, but I wish Dad Saw Me would ever be based on this aircraft.
A list of bombers that you can see from the Second World War. Ooh, I do see one that looks good. Which is S, but the number is 6. It's called the Mosquito.
Okay, welcome to the entire museum around here.
So this is a Jaguar.
A Jaguar? It looks a bit like a car or something, because Jaguar is a car and a plane all together.
No, this is a Jaguar GR1 prototype, a ground attack fighter. Jaguar is a company that made it, I'm guessing. So, yeah. I'm guessing it's got a ejector seat. Normally some jets don't have those. But nonetheless.
Alright, fasten your seatbelts everybody, because it's now time to go to South Korea. Let's go and see Psy and do a Gangnam Style.
I don't think Psy was about doing 1950s.
Oh.
If he was, he would probably be in his 70s now, but he's not. He's in his 30s or 40s.
Okay, so here's all the technologies and things like that. Pretty cool, huh? You get the screen to see where you're going. Nice!
Nah, that's just a simulator to test people out on this. But that is something proper to look at. A Phantom. Something that my father will probably think is brilliant. And to tell the truth, my father is actually old man. But I didn't mention it until now.
What the? Popeye? What's that doing in here?
Some aircraft often have a type of aircraft artwork on their nose so that they will be representing what they're being called. My personal favourite is B-29 at Duxford called Hawk Wild, and it has a Roadhog on a tyre. Very interesting, very interesting. Now, here's something really important. The dam busters. What they did is, what they done is dropping a load of, or basically sending the balls onto a lot of dams all over Germany, and what they would do is probably wreck the whole of Germany and cause a lot of floods. In fact, if we go here, this is one of the original dam busters bombs. Yeah, it was recovered in 1997. Oh, the same year I was born.
1997.
Yeah, these were used for dropping onto lakes created by a dam, and once it got close to a dam, it sank, and when it got to the very bottom, boom, it explodes, and it shakes the foundations of a dam, and the dam would collapse, first creating a large wave over factories, buildings, even railways that would cause destruction. Okay, so this is a Royal Observation Post, which several lookouts are situated so that they can spot any enemy or allied aircraft incoming. So basically they would spot these aircraft by what type they are, report it back to HQ, and they would send either a fighter to shoot it down or use anti-aircraft to shoot it down. But the main problem that you usually have were the so-called doodle bugs, but we prefer to call them V1 flying bombs. They usually come over here from either France or Germany, depending on where they are heading towards. Yeah. And as you can see in that photo, a Spitfire is trying to flip over a V1 Doodlebug, which could have been spotted by ROC or Royal Observation Centre, as they were called, personnel on the south coast of England in 1944, and below it is the lettering, "Let us never forget the price for our freedom," which we already know the cost of that. Many people lost their lives during the Second World War. Disappointing. So then, old man, what do you think of the English Electric Lightning?
They're my all-time favourite jet fighter plane. Just two big jet engines in a tin can. Fantastic rate of climb, 60,000 foot ceiling. Fantastic speed, 1,500 miles an hour, which isn't bad in 1965. It's even faster than my motorbike.
Yeah.
They're just an engine on wings.
Yeah.
They're brilliant.
And so I saw them are brilliant at being preserved.
Well, yes, it's one of our best aircraft.
Yeah.
And all British.
Let's hope that there might be one or two flying still for air demonstrations though.
I think they're very expensive to run. The trouble is, airframes have a certain life, and when that's gone, that's your lot. You can't fly it anymore. The engines can be changed, but the airframe limits life, especially if it's under high stress, with the acceleration, the speed, and the G that they can pull.
So then, on 7th of June 1983, this Sea Harrier managed to land on a container ship known as the El Radio. It's a lucky one shot. I doubt that anyone could actually perform something as special as that, but nonetheless, very special moment there. Hey old man, what were you doing on the 7th of June 1983?
1983, almost certain going to work. Yes, we work at Rush Fuse Gear then, as a section leader in design engineering. So I'm doing work there.
Well, that's certainly interesting. And he was at Bush. Old man was at Bush at the time of this incident. So anyway, it's certainly interesting that the aircraft only landed on the ship, all because it was running out of fuel. Oh my god, it's actually the very Gannon, my favourite anti-submarine aircraft. They have been used throughout the Cold War, bombing several amounts of submarines out of the oceans. They were originally supposed to be built for the Second World War, but since they arrived in 1949, yeah. But nonetheless, they managed to last from 1949 all the way through to 1970s when, well, they were supposed to be replaced by another type of anti-submarine plane that was built for a type of aircraft carrier, but sadly that aircraft carrier was never built, nor was that aircraft built, so meh. Bravery. There's many of those planes surviving, and luckily one is operational in Canada. It is mentioned in Mega Moves, where someone is actually moving one of these aircraft with the help of a AN-225, which is the world's largest cargo plane. Well then, that's been a fine good show round and having a look round the whole of Newark airfield, but I'm afraid it's coming to an end. We must be heading off back to Leicestershire, so it's goodbye from me, and it's
Goodbye from me.
and
No, it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.